Hello, welcome or welcome back. Thanks for stopping by. We have a small pile of orders. And this top one here, this cute little pajama set. This is a Macari order. So yay for that, of course. Don't have anything particular to talk about, but do have a couple things I can, go over. First thing was watching Mel at Back from Burnout, and she was talking about the importance of not just necessarily your mental health, but your entire mental outlook and stuff when it comes to basically, she was talking about it in the sense of reselling, but just that basically in the sense of running any sort of business and the necessity of kind of keeping your head on straight in order to be able to run your business. Let's see here. This is going out to Lisa. Here we have a repeat buyer, a repeat customer. This is cute, very, Y2K 90s. It's got a, connected vest. Cool. So, yeah, she was talking about just the importance of that, and I think so many of us often go into things like reselling because we have, our struggles. We have depression and anxiety. When it comes to Etsy and hand making stuff, I know several people that do that are women who have discovered a little bit later in life that they're actually autistic, and it just creates a better working environment for them. This is going out to Paula. Here we have nice little pants and jacket outfit. Love this kind of wide band collar. Always nice. I think it is just easy for those of us with these sorts of issues because we're already learning how to try and work around them as it is. It feels like I spend all day working because I am just, working on and off. I do that because it allows me to work when my mind is functioning best, and when I have a moment where I'm slightly anxious or depressed or something like that, I can stop for a minute and deal with it. Whereas a real job, it just builds up on you because you can't stop. But I think if you don't have, ADD and depression, anxiety, one of those sorts of things, autism, I think sometimes it can be hard for you to realize the importance of your mental health when doing running your own business. This is going out to Vicky. My things were just not in order because when I said that name, I was like, that is not the next name on the, the labels, the order of the labels. So, yeah. Anyways, next one. Cute little kid's outfit. I just sold one of these. I don't know if it was one I'd filmed because I do have a grouping that went out that I just wasn't able to film. So, I have to wait and see. Whenever you have multiples of these, because I don't always have multiples of these, when you sell a second one, a day later, you're kind of like, did the same person order this? Usually, they didn't. But it was just, I think, relisted, though, so that has an effect as well. So, Sometimes I think people that don't deal with mental health on a day-to-day basis sometimes forget about that importance when you're running your own business, and when they kind of get a little grumpy or something like that, they think, oh, I'm, I've got my business, I can just take the time off, and they might end up taking off more time than they should and stuff like that. And, not necessarily good for you. This is going out to Carol. Here we have a pattern of a top, because that was a, artistic sentence. I always thought this was a really cute top. It's a fairly older pattern for sure, and there's some patterns like these Simplicity did that have some weird sizing for kids. Like their kids brand has weird sizing. So, yeah. Mental health. Yeah. And even those of us with mental health, while we're used to working around it, we still have times in which we just don't. We kind of let ourselves go off and stuff like that because we just want that. It's nice because it's like, oh, for once I don't have to go into work when my brain is not functioning correctly. And it feels nice to be able to take that time off when we need it, but we do have to keep an eye on that. I have not been listing as many patterns as I want to, really, over the past few weeks, just because I've been, lots of stuff going on in the world that's been getting to me. So I am supposed to be getting a call from my clinic, because I do want to talk to them about my anxiety meds. This is going out to Carolyn. So, quick funny story. That last one, when I was printing the labels, I ran out, so I had to swap over new labels, and when I did, a sticker I had fell down onto the pile of the labels that I have. And yeah, so it just went right through the printer. And of course, the thermal printer had blockage, so it didn't print up that label, so I had to reprint that one. But I was just like, oh, the sticker fell down, and I was reaching over to grab it, and, the label printer just automatically started, and I was like, ah, crap. But that happens. This, I think, was recently listed. This is cute. I love this design element. Again, it's a Vogue. I love a Vogue. If I was, out and about in the world, I would definitely be looking into getting a few of these patterns to make for myself, because they are cute. So, yeah. Mental health. Just kind of, it's one of those things you have to, you have to take into consideration when you're doing this job. And like I said, I'm waiting on a call because I do want to look into my anxiety medication, and I think I need something a little bit stronger that helps deal with the high and low emotions a little bit more, and kind of dulls them down a little bit more. This is just a rough year for me, because I hate election years. No offense, but people just hate each other during election years. Delia. This is going out to Delia. Here we have cross-stitch pattern. Cricket collection. Just cute little house home. Little buggies. Yeah, that whole Amish thing was really popular for a while. I don't know why we were so into it, but it's what we were into. So, moving on from mental health issues. Yeah, I'm pretty sure in my last video talking about Sarah Boone, was just fascinated with that case. Been watching the Karen Read stuff, of course, got a few thoughts on that. I'm watching it's a reaction to the, it's an Explore With Us that they did about a 19-year-old kid that, murdered someone. And his parents found the head in his bedroom. Whew. Interesting fact, that happened where my parents live. So that's always fun. This is going out to Leona. Here we have this cute little dress / apron pattern. It's really interesting. It's big wraparound, so you can wear it as a dress. You could also easily wear it as an apron. This one makes it look more like she's wearing it as an apron. But Karen Read, right? Can't really say as I have a opinion either way, whether she's guilty or not. I do think the Commonwealth, because that's what they use in the state of, what is, Massachusetts? Is that where they were? Yeah, they're the Commonwealth. I don't think they proved their case. So I was not surprised by hung jury. When I first heard of this case, I was like, yeah, that's going to be hung jury. Didn't even have to think twice about it. In my mind, yeah, that's going to be a hung jury. Just that case, you know. Cases can surprise you, though. I think the vast majority of the world, and that's, an exaggeration, but I think most everybody I knew of thought Casey Anthony was going to be found guilty. And that wasn't even a hung jury. That they literally acquitted her. So that one was surprising. Let's see here. This is going out to Jasmine. Here we have men's and boys, a pajama, nightshirt, pants. Interesting thing about that case, though, was that the Commonwealth, their main cop guy, I cannot remember what he is exactly, that testified to the fact that, the victim had been hit by a car, who, by the way, is not qualified to discern that. Yeah. Like 2 seconds after the trial was over, they're like, he's under investigation. And it's like, okay, that does not bode well for the Commonwealth. Like, seriously. And I can see why. And they said that they waited until the trial was over, which made it sound like they wouldn't have investigated him if the Commonwealth had won the case, like if she'd been found guilty. And no offense if that's the case, that's very concerning. That's like, I don't know, I'm not into conspiracy theories, so when she's like, oh, the cops are doing a cover-up, I'm just kind of like, okay, just want a sensational story or something. But when they say something like that, it's kind of like, are they a little corrupt? Because, yeah, that's a little, This is going out to Cindy. And I mean, cops can be corrupt. It has happened before. This one here we've got. It is a skirt and jacket combo. Cool skirt design. Like, I love the skirt design. I just love it. So, yeah, but he's, under investigation, which is a good thing. Because, yeah, his testimony was concerning. Oh my gosh. He was misogynistic. He was kind of rude and ignorant. He was just, like, no offense, but nobody should act like that. If you act like that, like, check yourself, because no, that's not okay. You're acting more like a Neanderthal than an actual human being if you act like that. I'm sorry, but you are. No. We have enough issues with, women being second-class citizens as it is. We need to start calling out people who act that way, because, yeah. Women and children are not second-class citizens. If you believe that, then, well, I know where you're gonna go when you die, and it's not where you think. This is going out to Teresa. And here we have women's pajama set. Super cute. It looks so comfy. I love a good, I'm going to close this up on you. Cute little capsy sleeve with the raglan. That looks like the most comfortable. Make it into a shirt top. Yeah, comfy. Comfy, comfy. So anyways, just waiting to see what'll happen with that. Up next is the Baldwin case, which should be interesting to watch. Pretty sure that man will get off. That's, here, like, it should be the responsibility to, of everybody to check the guns. It really should, but it's a movie set, and just, yeah. Oh, it's fitting in. I think the fact that they found Hannah guilty automatically is just going to kind of put it in an, oh, well, we've already found the guilty person. And I'm not saying that Hannah's not guilty. I feel a little sorry for her, because it's going to follow her the rest of her life. And she already clearly, or well, not clearly, but there's already indication that she, might have abused drugs and stuff like that. And this isn't going to be any better for her. So, I feel a little sorry for her, but I think she definitely was negligent. It seems like that whole set was just, no, that was... So it's going to be interesting to watch and see what happens with him. Maybe they could come out and, I don't know, the state, the woman, the problem is she's annoying. I'm not saying she's not good at her job, but she's annoying, so that could, work against them. And that's just a personal opinion. Anyways, this is going out to Mary Lou. Okay, moving on to day 2. This is probably going to be a long video, sorry. I forgot about the 4th of July, so I have basically a couple days worth. And the first half of this video was already long. Gonna show these first off. These are labels. They were sticking together when my labels were printing up. These are UPS brand. That's why I don't like UPS brand. So if you're on there selling UPS labels, if you're on eBay selling UPS labels, please don't, because they suck. Anyways, first one out. This is a Macari order. Cute kids dress with a little shrug. Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna be doing with all of these. Like, I'll probably try and use them when I print up these guys. That's all I can think to do. Oh, yeah. And I know I did it on a video, but it was quite a while ago. I had talked about getting the UPS labels in, being annoyed that they were UPS labels, and the whole ordeal with that. Like, I gave negative feedback because they were not marked as UPS labels. And like I said, I'd go to the UPS site and get them for free, which she claimed I couldn't verify that they cost you now on the UPS site. I really honestly have no clue. This is going out to Eve. And here we have cross stitch pattern. Makes these cute little quilts. So, yeah. But I had like eventually given her negative feedback for that. And she was just like super upset and was like, I hate doing this. Doing eBay sucks. And I was just like, I don't know what to, like, I'm not going to do this anymore. And I'm just like, okay. Not sure what that meant. And I don't know if she was just actually distraught or if she was trying to, you know, get me to revise my feedback. I cannot remember if she gave me my money back or not. I did eventually tell her I would switch it to a neutral, but she never sent me the, oh, what is it? The revision feedback request. This is going out to Jill. And here we have cute little jumper pattern. This square neckline, I'm digging it. That is just cute with the square neckline. So yeah, she never sent me the feedback revision request. And, you know, she said she took the listing down. When I checked, the listing had still been up. So I do not know. I don't know if this is going to fit in here or not. But yeah, it was just like, it was just an annoying situation. Like, again, I don't know if you do pay for the UPS labels or not, but they suck. Like I said, like I was showing you, those are sets of 2. And what happened is when it was going through, it would fold these 2 together and it would print on these ones, or it'd print, I don't think it folded them that way, I think it folded them the other way. And then it would print here and here, and then it'd go here, and there'd be another set here, and these 2 would be stuck together in between what printed on this one, and then what would be this one. And I'm just like, ugh, these stupid labels. So, I don't know, maybe I'll get good, decent labels. You'd think UPS would have better labels than that, but nope. Here, this is going out to Jacqueline. Here we have another fun skirt pattern. We've got layers and flounces and ruffles and handkerchief hem and just all the fun things. So yeah, I'm thinking maybe with the labels, using them to print up these guys and getting some new labels that are better, you know, because most are going to be better than UPS for sure. Can go through, like, pull them out and maybe get them separated so that they don't do that, maybe. Come on. So, yeah, because I've got those, which are in sets of 2, which means I'd have to feed them in each time just to use them. So if I need to print more than, you know, if I'm printing 5 or 6, maybe that's okay, but yeah. Here we have a great little top pattern. We've got the yoke top, allows you to do color blocking with the separate sleeves. They apparently just turned the short sleeve into long sleeve by adding another piece. Really cool design element, I think. Like, I may have to keep that, you know, that design idea, you know, up in the old noggin, because I think I could do something with that. And this one with the V-neck looks comfy. So, is anything else going on besides me being annoyed by the labels? Yeah. No. Been watching way too much true crime, and need to pull back on that a little bit, because that just gets depressing if you watch a little too much of it. This is going out to Laura. Here we have a cute little pattern. This was recently listed. It's got this fun little sailor collar thing going on in the back, or an option to do that with a low back. I think it buttons up the back. Super cute dress. I didn't know if I was able to explain it correctly and the keywords to actually get any sort of traction on it, but apparently I did, or else somebody was looking for the pattern. That's a cute pattern. I need the big one for this. I can already tell it's too wide. Let's see. Yeah, watching too much true crime. I feel like there was something of some interest going on. I haven't noticed any changes really in shipping rates at this point, but I don't know if the under a pound was supposed to change on the 1st or if it's not changing till the 14th. I can't quite remember. Additionally, I think sometimes eBay's system like doesn't catch up to like the next month or something like that. Like, I don't know. It's just one of them things, you know. Here we have Vogue pattern dress. It's got that cool little pleating thing going on instead of using darts. Just makes for a different design element. If you're definitely into a more loosey flow and stuff like that, if you kind of like the fitted look of the traditional like Y2K princess seam and stuff like that, you're probably not really going to get it with that design element, but that's not necessary. Let's see here. Gosh, I feel like there was stuff to talk about, but I don't remember what to talk about. We, of course, have, which I talked about, the other true crime stuff that happened. Nothing new or particular going on. We're, of course, waiting for Baldwin trial to start. This is going out to Sharon. Here we have cute little bag purse design made with like quilted fabric, which of course you don't have to make it with quilted fabric, but yeah. This video is going to be long. Massive sorry about that. The first half of this video was like 25 minutes. I might have had a good chunk of time in there, something that that needs to be edited out. Maybe I had a coughing fit or something like that, and that, you know, took up a couple minutes or something like that, but I think it was mostly just my talking, and I initially assumed that the second half would be quite short because I only had like 3 or 4 patterns or something yesterday morning, and then it was like, oh wait, it's the 4th. The post office is not open, so I didn't need to do any shipping. and it's much easier to just do this all at once. So, of course, this is going out to Cheryl. Here we have a cute little top pattern. This one you got your collar neckline and these cool ruched sleeve details. So, yeah. And of course, I'm not very social, so I didn't do anything for the 4th. And I was actually going to go ahead and do this last night. Yeah, duh. It's the 4th. Fireworks everywhere. So I was like, oh yeah, I can't do it, can I? Again, this is one of the downsides to being antisocial. You forget sometimes the things that people do to entertain themselves. And I'm not against going out and doing 4th of July stuff. Because I don't really have anybody to go do anything with. I'm not sure where to even go to look at fireworks anymore nowadays. Let's see here, this is international order. I've been getting a few international orders lately, let me tell you. Here we have snaps that I just kind of lotted together. We're using the first blue one, people. Or teal. I guess that's teal. Oh, isn't that teal? So, and this one, I'll just say right off the bat, is pull this up just a little bit. This one is does not have the first name. It does not have the first name, and we do not say last names on this channel. So that is that. Here we have accessories, little like stole wraps, hats. This pattern was actually a little bit of a pain because I've sold this pattern a couple times, right? Well, when I copied from the other listing, I forgot to put in the new location. Because yes, I do that sort of stuff because I'm that talented. So yeah, I got to spend like 10 minutes searching for it. Oddly enough, it was one that had been relisted like within like the month or something like that, and I thought it was newly relisted. So I went to the newer patterns to go search through them and made my way back. Yeah. Found it, you know, just a few boxes over. I'm just like, oh, should have went the other way. Would have been faster. Would have taken me a couple minutes instead of like 10. This is why you have to put in the SKU numbers. Otherwise, you'll just never find anything. This is going out to Shannon. Here we have another quilted bag pattern. I guess those things are kind of making a little bit of a comeback in the style, you know. Oh yeah. Repeat customer. So yeah, waiting on a package from Goodwill to arrive. It's supposed to actually be delivered today, like it says that it's out for delivery. I'm kind of shocked because it's the day after a holiday, and they usually don't come into town and deliver on the days after holidays or the weekend after a long weekend, you know. So I really didn't expect to get anything in until Monday. I have 3 packages that are supposed to be coming in. And by the way, 2 of them aren't anywhere near here. I got a message from FedEx yesterday. Oh, those will be arriving tomorrow. And I was like, haha, no they won't. One of them actually is supposed to come today, supposedly. It says out for delivery. which usually means that they're actually like here. But I don't know, they could have just posted it as that and then it'll never arrive today, which seems highly likely. This is going out to Tracy. And here we have last one, people. Last one. It's I don't know if it's like a faux wrap dress. I think it's like a faux wrap. But cute nonetheless. Cute nonetheless. Perfect knit dress. So, yeah. We'll see if FedEx actually comes. Like I said, not really expecting it to. But, oh my gosh, Goodwill. Like, seriously, they took over a week before even shipping it. I was just like, are you kidding me? But they did ship the two separately. And I thought they were going to ship together and charge me for two separate. But, and I know I've sometimes charged people two separate shipping and shipped them together. Not generally on purpose. Generally because they buy things separately and I don't know that they've bought things separately. And it combines it on my screen in the eBay shipping. So that one just is what that is. And this is going out to Susan. And like I said, last one, so that'll be it for this video. Be sure and do all the things, like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and if you feel like it, go ahead and hit the thumbs down. Don't matter to me, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.